Hello, everybody. I hope that everybody's fine. So this is the good old Senon again here from BNR Magazine Radio. Okay, well, broadcasting in Mexico City through Metal Corrosivo BR Radio and through Canada. Okay, we are in Broken Neck Radio. Hello, everybody. And well, I'm really happy because today we're in Mexico City and we got a really good band that we really want to introduce to you. The name of this band is Lunae Lasciva. Hello, guys.
Hi dear, how are you?
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you very much for this, for accepting this invitation. And well, first of all, okay, what about if you tell us your names, okay, your instrument, the instrument you're playing, and well, everything that you want to tell us about yourselves.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much for this interview for us. We would like to introduce ourselves. We are Lunae Lasciva. We are 3 of the 6 of the band. The rest of the band will arrive soon because they have to go for Sanford in Madrid. Yeah, but he will be there here. So my name is Renier Luna. I am the singer, okay? And I would like to introduce the rest of the band.
Hey there, thank you for having us on. My name is Amilcar Gonzalez, and I'm the bassist for Lunae Lasciva. It's a pleasure.
Hi there, my name is Fernando Guerrero. I play the guitar in Lunae Lasciva.
Well, thank you very much for being here, guys. And well, thank you because everybody's speaking English. And for example, in Canada, they're telling me, hey, what about when are you going to bring a band that speaks English? I mean, we want everybody to speak English so that we can know who they are. But okay, well, and well, Lunae Lasciva. First of all, when did you start playing? Okay, so where did you take the name from?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because the sound was not good in this moment.
Again, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I was asking you, okay, so well, when did you form? When did you get together? Where did you take the name from?
Okay, well, in the beginning, Lunae Lasciva was created like 11 years ago, almost 11 years ago. I created with Fernando and with Fernando's father because Fernando's father played with me music a long time ago. We started with Lunae Lasciva in 31 of October in Halloween in Samhain of 2009. But we started to play in different places, and later of that, in 2013, we started with the first CD, official CD about it, and that is the name Sin Destino, Without Destiny. So Fernando can tell you also about how was the process about when Lunae Lasciva was forming, like in his view.
Well, when I started on the band, I was really a beginner, so I haven't played a lot in that time. When my father told me that was with one friend of him, that was Renier, told me that I need some guitar that start with me in this how can you tell it, like style metal. So I was trying to test new things. So I said, yeah, why not? So I tried to do it, and with the time that have right now, I think that we've been growing in our conscience and our knowledge. So I think that, like Renier said, you can hear us on the first album, Sin Destino, that is more like gothic metal. And right now with the new CD, you can hear us with a little bit more complex. I don't know how to say it.
It's something like progressive, djent, and something like that in the new album that we are delivering soon in this year. After that, Lunae Lasciva changed up some members inside of the band, and also until the last alignment that we have over here in this moment, the last of the people that we are here is, for example, Amilcar. Amilcar is the new bassist. He can tell you how his experience inside it.
Sure. So as Renier mentioned, I'm a very recent member in Lunae Lasciva. I've been in the band for a little bit over a year. And yeah, when I first was introduced to the band, this was through well, it's kind of funny. It was through the new drummer Marco, who will be here later on. But yeah, so he asked me that Lunae Lasciva was looking for a bassist, and Marco and I have been playing like sporadically before that, so we knew each other. We were good friends, and when he told me about the band, he sent me the first CD, Si Destino, and well, I liked what I heard, but then he also sent me some of the songs that from the next album, and you know, my interest was piqued. I was like, oh, this is really nice. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try my hand at it, and well, here I am. And I think like as a new member and also as a new listener to Lunae Lasciva, I can notice like a big change between that first album and the one that will be releasing soon this year. And yeah, I think it's a really good band. And yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, and now before going back in the past, because I know that okay, so well, you have the first album that was in the beginning, that was Without Destiny or Sin Destino, for example. Then now you have the second one, but also, well, you were part of a compilation, right? Or two compilations, for example, that were in Europe.
Excuse again, sorry, I couldn't hear.
Yeah, you were part of Lunae Lasciva. Okay, well, had two songs in two compilations. Okay, two compilations from Europe, for example. That is something that we want to know about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. The first one, okay, we have one song in some some album that was released in, I think, 2017. I'm not pretty sure about it. That was because we were invited to be a part of a new album about many countries. So in that case, a friend of ours that is of a band, it's a Ravenclaw band, is the name, is from Slovakia.
Yeah.
They try to talk speak with us, to try to speak with us, and he asked me about it. Hey, we would like to introduce your band to this new album that we are doing about many countries, of different countries in that case. In that album, we are two Mexican bands inside. One of them are us and another band. And that album, for example, was released in many different festivals, many different fests of metal fests, like the Backend, like the Gothic Treffen, Metal Luna. And one of our songs that is the album that we are releasing this year is introduced in that time. It was Dulce Entropia, right? It was Dulce Entropia. It was Sweet Entropy, name of the song. It was released in that case, and also we had two videos, two official videos, three indeed. But the first one was of the album Sin Destino. That the song's name is Mar de Cenizas, Ash Ocean. Sea of Ocean. Yeah. So and the second one were lyric video about Dulce Entropia, about Sweet Entropy, that was released in 2017, 2008, and in 2019, we released the last one. This Hunger of Your Hours, El Hambre de tus Horas. It was also an official video. But we had to start to introduce to present to the new album of the name's album is No Muero Me Transformo. I don't die, I will become in something else. So that's the question. And but by pandemic, the change inside the band about members and everything. That was the reason why we are starting again to present this year, indeed, in the next 2 months. This new album. In March and April, it's released indeed the new album. It is called No Muero Me Transformo. And after that, we have 2 new videos indeed. The first one is the official video about the official song, No Muero Me Transformo. And another one that we are preparing also. we are working in that all the logistic about it.
And well, with the last songs, because as far as I know, I think that you played abroad, right? You played in the United States, in 2 countries, or I think that you played in Europe.
Well, no, not in Europe yet, but we are working about it in this year or the next year. We're working in a new tour that we are planning and doing all the logistic because we have an invitation in Spain, but we are working with that, all the logistic. But before of that, we played in Dallas and Austin, Texas. Over there with another band, local band. He's in Vitrox. He's a friend of us. They invited us to go to play in Austin, Texas, and in Dallas. It was amazing because all the people were many friendly, it was open to receive different kinds of music. In that case, we were with the Sindestinos album in that time, yeah. And indeed we played the 7, no 5, 8. Yeah, no, but 5 of the songs were in English and 3 of them were in Spanish. Yeah. We played like 5, 6 songs in English and Spanish, and they liked it so much. It was very good. It was very nice.
And what was the response, for example, here in the United States? Okay, people prefer songs in Spanish or in English, or they didn't care. It was like, oh, it's music, it's heavy metal, we like everything. I mean, what is your experience with it?
Over there in USA?
Yes.
It was amazing because the people were so kind with us. The people over there was also so friendly.
Yeah, but the music,
yeah,
actually, exactly. In the part of the music, I think that the people see, I don't know how to say it, sorry, that we have, like Renier said, 5 songs on English and 3 in Spanish, like the mix.
Bilingual.
Yes, bilingual.
Yeah, bilingual.
So I remember that most of the people there speak in Spanish, actually, but they love the situation about that we can be in both languages without problem. I think that in my case, I like the response of the people, like Renier said, too kindly with us, and also I don't know.
The organizers over there were very nice. It's a few different in that case. By the way, the rest of the band is over here. Let me introduce themselves, please.
Oh yes, okay. Of course.
Yes, of course. Okay, let's go. Come. This is Ramon. This is the keyboards.
How are you doing, bro? Yeah, hello. Yeah. Ramon from the Ramones.
Something like that. This is Marco, the drummer. Hi.
Ah, Marco, very good. Okay, so well, we heard a lot of things about you. That the thing that you're doing is really tough.
David, aka the bro. Okay, second, another guitarist over here. Okay. So now we are the same.
So now we got everybody together. We got Lunae Lasciva all together. Okay, with all the members. Okay, so well, it's a lot of members here. Now, okay, so well, that was interesting. For example, when you went to the United States, okay, that. And what about now? There has been a change because I think that you changed the majority of the lineup, right? So who's new and who's old? Who was before in the last album and who is going to be in the new album?
Okay, in this case, I would like Tatamilka to speak about it, please.
Okay, well, speaking from the newest members, well, for the whole album as in general, there are songs that were recorded with the previous lineup, but there are the new members, which are David, Marco, and myself. So I think like a very interesting part of the album that the name itself sort of speaks to this about, well, I think one of the most important themes in that is legacy. So we're well, you know, with the participation of the previous lineup, I think that's a very nice way of stating legacy, because the legacy of the previous lineup is still present there, but we're also participating in there, like I mentioned, this new lineup.
Okay, so that means that okay, some of the songs that are in the album, okay, so were played by the previous members.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, because some of the songs have some participation about the antique members. For example, some of the songs have that kind of participation. But also, for example, in part of the songs, they're introduced the last members, and another ones is the antique members. Okay, so for example, in the main song, for example, No Muero Me Transformo, is the new alignment. It's the new line. It's the new front line that we have over here. And if you can hear each one of the songs, maybe some people can keep some differences, but it's very minimal because the level about the music is the same.
Musicians.
About the music and musicians, the same.
Yeah, because you were telling me that before, okay, so it was very hard to look for a real good bass player, for a really good drummer, and so it was a little bit difficult.
Yeah,
right? Okay, so
indeed.
you had,
Indeed, yeah, Marco can tell you about it because he
Not really.
arrived over here with he was the first one that arrived, like I remember. Please go ahead.
I'm Marco. I'm the drummer. Actually, my English is not really good, but I will try. What's the question?
¿Cómo llegaste?
How did you arrive?
How did you become a member of Lunae Lasciva?
Well, that's an interesting story because my father has a friend from the secondary school. Oh, yeah. So my father has a friend who actually is the father of is the
It's Fernando's
My
father.
Fernando's
father.
Thank you, thank you. So basically that was my first contact with the band, actually with Fer, and the next is yeah. I
So
don't
you-
want to audition. Yeah.
so you played for the band, and it was like, okay, so let me show you what I have here and what I know what to do. Was it difficult for you? I mean, to audition for the band?
Well, actually, I can talk about it.
Yeah,
Actually, my father also like the same moment like me and my father told me his friend Renier was the same. My friend Salvador is the name of his father,
Marco's
father. Sorry. So he told me, my friend has a son that plays drums, and he's searching for a new band. And well, when let's talk. Sorry, we try to search a new drummer, and he listened to us and a little bit. I'm very nervous. Sorry.
Sorry for this, my friends.
Nah, no worries. In fact, okay, so it is really good
Yeah.
because we really want to listen to all the music that you have. What can you tell us about which songs do you recommend that people listen? Okay, that you say this is our, I mean, these are our songs. Please listen to these songs because we got the power here.
Well, I don't know. I think that every member has its own favorites, but personally, I think that you should listen to, I don't know, El Hambre de Tus Horas. For me, it's pretty good. It's pretty heavy, so I like that. It's a pretty good song. And equally for me, talking for me only, Dioses que
Nunca verás.
Dioses que nunca verás, ya me iba a confundir. Dioses que nunca verás. It's another very powerful song that has so many passages and many different styles in it. So I think it's very entertaining song. So personally,
Yeah.
that two songs.
Yeah, that one about Dioses, that is the single that you're promoting, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, indeed, it was released in 13th of January of this year. It was the first single that we have in platforms, in Spotify, iTunes, and the many different platforms. It was to introduce that song because we liked it too much. Also, that song. I think that it's Fernando's favorite song.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
What?
Dioses, gonna go.
Dioses.
And gods that you never know, that you never see. Sorry. And it's important to be clear about it. It's not about any. It's not about to be against any religion or any idea about a god. It's also to open our minds, about to know that we are. I think that everybody is agreeing that we are against any obsession, on any obsession.
Any fanatism.
Fanatism, exactly. Any fanatism that can be hurt anybody in that, in any way, in mind, in body, in soul, in emotions, and everything like that. So that was our first release in this case, in our first single, because this year we had the opportunity to restart with this album, and that is because we have another new songs for the third album that we want to present, to introduce to all the people soon, even if it's possible, at least the first single in the end of this year. But we have to finish this cycle with the No Muero Me Transformo in this moment, in this the first quarter of this year.
Because you're also working with a new company, right? Okay, I think that you're working with Aztec Metal. What is the name? You're working with a new company, and well, you have like some other groups that are going to be releasing their material, right? Like for example, Anima Tempo. And,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. We're working on that because they are very good friends. They're a very good company also. They're working with some interviews, some booking management, and also we can record all the master, and all the master of this new album is working with that in their section that is called Behind the Mask. That's the name of the label. And also we have the working with the acid metal to expand all the Lunae Lasciva's work that we will have in this year.
and how do you feel, for example, okay, so well, we got two members of the band that, well, okay, so they were part of the first album, right? Now everybody, I think that is the rest of the band is totally new, right?
We are three indeed, because
Three.
Ramon is one of the beginners.
Yeah.
Okay, so three members and three members. Okay, and how do you feel? Do you feel excited about this new beginning with Lunae Lasciva? Was there a time, for example, when you thought, you know what, okay, it is very difficult to get new members. What about if we finish this up? I mean, I don't know. What did you think, or what are your feelings, for example, right now?
About that, how do you feel about the new members? That it was difficult or not? But no, that's not.
No, I think it's not difficult because, well, I'm so good with my new friends because I don't know, the David, Marco, what's your name, bro? What's your name, bro?
Yeah, so he's totally new.
So,
He's a new guy. He just arrived today.
so no. I think it's so, well, no, it's easy, but it's so really interesting, because with my new compositions, so I think so really good. Well,
and was there a time when you thought, oh, I think that we better stop? I think that it is time to finish with Lunae Lasciva, or you never wanted to stop?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Actually, I can talk about myself. I thought that the time of the band, it will be too difficult, that maybe it was only about one album or two, but I don't know how to say it. When they came in on the band, I saw like a, I don't know, like a sparkle, something like that. Yeah, something shiny on the band that I think right now that maybe we can go on, and like Renier told, we have a lot of ideas that are incomplete right now. So, well, incomplete, sorry. So we can complete it and make more and more music with that. And the ideas that we have in the part of the music, I think that we complete a lot of the parts that we are making. Like we said, I can have an idea, and Ramon can hear it and he can finish it, or anybody else.
Or maybe Gibbs, other area, I don't know.
But I can say right now that I think that the band it's too solid, too solid.
So, yeah,
Very
exactly.
solid.
Yeah.
Very solid.
One of the things, the most important things is that it's very refreshing that we have new members because it's different when we have, for example, the last members of Lunae Lasciva, the antique members, they were very good musicians. But this new front line, it's very easy to work. Is quickly to understand many different ideas that it's refreshing, and as you know, is each time it's quickly to understand many things. Of course, we have to work every time.
Yeah.
We have to work with everything, with the part, drummers part, bassist part, keyboards parts, the guitarists pain in the ass, but they're okay. They are nice because they are working on it so hard with that. I like it because Lunae Lasciva have two main guitarists, and we don't have a second guitarist. We are always working with all the solos, with all the main parts of the guitars. Both of them have to present that kind of expression, you know. And of course, that means that we can give more for the people.
And how do you feel, guys, for example, with all this Mexican movement, because you're not the only ones. I mean, there are a lot of good Mexican bands, good heavy metal bands that are going out. What do you think of this new media, for example, that now, for example, you're in Mexico, and now we're going to be broadcasting this program in to Canada, and sometimes we can go to Europe. How do you feel? How does everybody feel, for example, about this situation? What's new about this situation, about media, about your music being played all around the world?
Well, I think it's a whole new paradigm. So, you know, because physical albums are kind of they're kind of dropping off in terms of
Yes,
in terms of sales. But I also think that the internet as a whole, like I know that it's a relatively young medium, but I think it's opened a lot of doors for not just metal, but music as a whole. Because nowadays you can just listen to music from every part of the world, and yeah, like I think it has its cons and its pros, but I think the biggest pro is that anyone from around the world can listen to your music.
Yeah,
And,
because
well,
that is very interesting, because you're not only competing with Mexican bands, now you're competing with all the bands around the world, right?
Yes, I think that's both a con and a pro, you know, like you have a lot of competition, but that also means that you have a lot of places, bands to,
You can hear
you can listen to them, you can maybe learn from them, you can get inspiration from them and all that. So yeah, I think it's you know, a double-edged sword at the end of the day. But yeah, I think it's overall it's a great thing.
Is there going to be a physical album from Lunae Lasciva, and where can we get it?
Okay, now we are doing a logistic about it, because we want to introduce the new album in April. We are just working about the logistic with the date, and also with the merchandise. In that case, we already have soon that physical album in April, May. But the official introduced to all the people, to all the medias, it will be in April, and also it will be in all the platforms available.
Very good. Okay, so we can right now we can listen to Lunae Lasciva in Spotify, in iTunes, in all these media platforms.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear us on Spotify, Apple Music, and on Deezer, Bandcamp, YouTube, and all our pages in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't remember any another one. Deezer. Yes. So we are also, you can Google us and find us if you search on Google Lunae Lasciva, you can find that we are about the first 8, 9 pages. So if you are interested of our music and our content, you can find us there and listen to us.
Other information.
Exactly. Also in Bandcamp, we have the first album to sell. And when we'll be ready, the second one, we will put over there in Bandcamp also. So
yes, for the first, the second one, the third. So we're going to have a third album. Guys, really, 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 it has been a pleasure. Now, anything that you want to say to all the people, because remember that this is going to be broadcast not only in Mexico City, but also in Canada, and then we're going to have it in YouTube, and let's hope that we can listen to Lunae Lasciva all around the world. What is the message that you would like to give to the world?
what would you like to say, man?
I don't know, listen to us, we're hungry.
So, Lunae Lasciva have a legend, have an idea. Our value is our facts. So that's the main message about all the music that we are realizing together. So we would like to share our music to all around the world, all around the countries, and please, we are over here, and we are singing for you. We are playing.
Oh, yeah, that's so nice. No, that's good. That's good. That is a really good message for everybody. Yeah. What else, guys? Everybody, message that you have to the world.
Something serious, please.
The most serious people that we have over here. Yes.
Well, I would just like to ask everyone to give our music a chance. Give the message a chance. We are always trying to improve, not just as musicians, but also as people. And that is also one of the most important messages that we want to transmit through Lunae Lasciva's music. So.
Yeah, because let me tell you that the lyrics are really, really special, right? I mean, everybody has to really pay attention to your lyrics, right? They are art, not only, they are not just like, we are going to write about something. It's art, what you're writing about, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, really. I was
sorry.
listening, because, for example, the songs are really complex. It is not like, you're talking about sometimes really, really complex things.
Talking about
right?
how to play that?
No.
No, the songs, the lyrics of the songs, they are really complicated sometimes. It's poetry sometimes. Well, that is my personal opinion, right? That it's poetry, that you really concentrate, really focus on the lyrics.
Metaphor is the word. The
Yes,
metaphor, because
metaphor.
it's maybe because
Metaphor.
the lyric normally is talking about some metaphor. Okay, it's something about sometimes we are talking very, very, very rude, very directly,
Very blunt.
but also it's in a mixture combined with some metaphors, because you can understand, you can express or understand many things in different ways. All depends on the people that is hearing about it.
Yeah, and just once again, guys, can you give us the information on, well, just name the names of 3 songs that we're to be listening to. Yeah. There's one about gods, there's one about humanoid, that is another one, right?
Yeah. Who want to talk about humanoid?
Okay. Only
Gods.
gods, humanoid, and the other one could be romance. Actually, El hambre de tus horas. It's a little
Yeah.
like
El hambre de tus horas, No muero me transformo,
there are
humanoid, or
Humanoid.
humanoid. There are 3 songs that we combined.
but the other one will be romance.
Okay, so those are the songs. Well, so guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for your patience. And I want to say, because this guy's really waited for a long time, for an hour, because I was having some issues. But okay, so we got really good music. We're going to be waiting for the first, we're going to be waiting for the second, and videos, because you're going to have videos, right?
Yes. Yeah. We will prepare for May, the main video, No muero me transformo, and after that, we will work with another video. Okay. But the first one is the main video. It's No muero me transformo. Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So this was the good old Xenon. And what is the name of the band again?
Lunae Lasciva.
Lunae Lasciva. Thank you very much, guys. Excellent band. Excellent. Thank you very much for your
Okay, bro.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Let me just stop it here. And, señores, pues muchas gracias.